Today we learned a lot of things. There's been a very, very robust conversation that we've had. And today alone, 3 important clean energy job announcements were made that will employ thousands of Nevadans. America must remain committed to investing in clean energy jobs. That's an understatement. For example, we heard from Secretary Chu and a panel of clean energy leaders about America's energy future and the road to building an economy fueled by clean energy. We also heard from Western governors who have an opportunity to help transform the West into America's clean energy powerhouse. Vice President Biden shared the administration's vision. Navy Secretary Ray Mabus built upon that in announcing that the next step in the administration's plan to stir investment, innovation, and advanced biofuels. And a panel featuring industry, labor, and government leaders shared with us their vision for improving America's national economic security by investing in clean energy. We're very fortunate to have this type of leadership and brainpower working to guide our nation toward a clean energy future that will make America stronger and sustainable. 3 clean energy announcements that affect Nevada. Number 1, an announcement that ENL, Green Power, and Bombard Electric, that they'll begin a construction of this. Chairman Wang of ENN Group gave us a preview of their planned solar manufacturing generation plant in Laughlin, Nevada. Really outstanding. This plant will create thousands of permanent and construction jobs, benefiting both California and Nevada and our country. But we can't lose sight of the big picture. The big picture is jobs. What today's speakers made clear is that America must continue investing in clean energy. That means innovation, it means development and deployment. Smart investments and partnerships with private industry will help us achieve the clean energy future that we have heard about all day today. A sustained commitment to clean energy will employ thousands of more Americans and will achieve the national economic security discussed by our last panel today, and will ensure that our air is protected, our water remains clean, and our children with a healthier, safer world. John Podesta, who's been instrumental to this, the 4th Energy Summit, I asked to conclude this conference today.
Thank you, Senator Reid. And we've now had 4 of these national summits. And I want to say that we have always been blessed by bringing people together who can share ideas, move the conversation forward, have a real discussion to put on the table the things that can really help our country succeed, help the region succeed, help the state of Nevada succeed. And I think this was one of the best of the conferences that we've held to date. Let me begin by thanking our partners one more time, and especially thanking Senator Reid for his leadership. It's just unbelievable. Both for this, obviously for the state of Nevada, but really for our country. We're blessed that he's a leader in the Senate and has taken on this fight. I want to just add a few comments to what the senator said and what my takeaways were. I think the summit highlighted something that we have spent less time in our last 3 sessions, that clean energy is an indispensable part of our economy, but it's also an indispensable part of our national security. I think that the speech by Navy Secretary Ray Mabus noted that reducing dependence on fossil fuels will reduce the risk to our brave warfighters around the world. The military's investment in efficiency and solar power and clean biofuels will make our country more secure. That was clear today, and we need to take that message forward to the American people. Energy Secretary Stephen Chu reinforced that government must plant the seeds of innovative clean tech products that the world wants. That's what he's doing, particularly with ARPA-E and the other programs that he's pushing. I thought our great Western governors made it clear that their state's momentum in clean energy deployment benefits from government investments and from policies like the Renewable Portfolio Standard, which has been adopted in all 3 states, and that help shape markets and draw in private sector investment. Clean energy investment are proven job creators. There have been several references to a new review of the clean tech industry that our friends at the Brookings Institute did just last week. It's one of the bright spots in our sluggish economy. Even through 2008, 2009, 2010, we saw growth in the clean tech sector. And that's true in Nevada as well. 25% increase in jobs devoted to renewable installation, 11% increase in jobs devoted to efficiency. In very, very rough times, this has been one of the bright spots, and there are now 2.7 million clean tech jobs in the United States, and have grown over the decade at a rate twice as fast as the U.S. economy. We heard that there are signs of progress all around. The Senator mentioned the 3 projects that are here in Nevada, groundbreaking projects. The one that was announced this morning, the hybrid solar thermal plant to be built in Nevada, is the first of its kind in the world, a trend-setting project that, with the help of the Energy Department, will get off the ground. We have an opportunity to create more jobs by adopting bipartisan clean energy investment programs. That includes, and as I know the Senator wants to get back to Washington and try to move along, the Clean Energy Deployment Administration, or so-called Green Bank, that can leverage vast amounts of private capital and help companies commercialize their new technologies. A clean energy standard, which Secretary Chu talked about, which our global competitors already have embraced, would create a market for renewable energy, not just in the western states, but all across our country. We can help make families and businesses make their homes and buildings more energy efficient, save hundreds of billions of dollars annually, and create thousands of jobs. The Home, Rural, and Building Star programs have bipartisan support in the Senate, and they've passed the House of Representatives with bipartisan support in the last Congress, so they can be done. These investments will make us more commercially competitive, too. We're already today a net exporter of solar technology. I think that we now have more than $1.8 billion surplus. Surplus in solar technology, something that we need to keep moving and producing. We can reduce our dependence on foreign oil. We've seen this great technology here. We can do more on that by building charging stations for electric cars. Next week, President Obama plans to unveil a new job creation program. And I think that there's a tremendous opportunity to work together on a bipartisan basis to create thousands of jobs, save money on energy, make America more competitive, and make America more secure. Hopefully, those who've stymied progress to date will join with the President, with Senator Reid and others to accomplish that goal. I certainly hope so. I think the ideas that have been developed here at this summit and previous summits deserve that hearing and deserve the support of people on both sides of the aisle. And I'm really glad that we've been able to participate again in what was an outstanding session. Thank you, Senator.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you.